Hello, hello, Simsters, and happy Friday night. It is week 7 Friday. Ooh, I'm listening to myself. Terrible. 0 stars experience. Nicole hears me. Durzo might hear me. Laurel, Miss Blackmail, JK. Hi, everybody. We have 4 races tonight, all in Baltimore, Maryland, where the weather is sunny and the track is fast. Some nice races tonight. I'm obviously going to have some snarky opinions about them. It is just me tonight. Nathan did not even offer to come over and call any races or send in any races, so I guess he's the worst. Let's get started with the Baltimore Distaff, which is the first race and the shortest. This one is a mile and a 16, 300,000 on the line. On the fence for Yulene Sarah is Land of Discotheque. The daughter of Kinetic Kingdom is 5 for 12. She's coming off 2 straight wins with good speed figures in listed stakes company. Number 2, Emeralds for Izzy Rafferty. This one is royally bred by Warlike Me out of the nice mare Topaz, coming off a nice grade 2 win with a 93. She's run as fast as a 96. That was towards the end of last year. 6 for 15 has not really been tested in this kind of company, but she has all the tools. Number 3 is the well-bred Shake Your Tail Feather, another from the Yulene barn. The daughter of Dave Matthews Band is 5 for 20, has been top 3 12 times. She is a millionaire. She kind of backed off after losing the Waterfall Stakes, and instead of going to like the Pegasus or something like it, she ran in a barrier trial, obviously won that because she's special. Went into the Saudi Distaff week 4 and ran not great, to be honest, that day. She is a better horse than that. She is a grade 1 winner, and so let's see if she can bounce back from that effort last out. Number 4 for John Exet. After Everything. Love the pedigree on this filly, John. If you feel like selling, I will buy this horse from you right now. 3 for 11 Lifetime. She is still seeking her first stakes victory. She's run as fast as a 93. That fits with a bunch of these. Maybe all except for Cruel Summer. The 5 for Louise Bayou. She's run as fast as a 100. The daughter of Kryptonite is a 5-year-old. She is not the same horse as she used to be. She is a multiple grade 1 winner. But in her past 5 starts, she has not won. She was 6th last out behind Emeralds in a grade 2 race. 2nd at the end of last year behind Crazy One More Time, who I feel like is running tonight, but maybe I'm hallucinating that because I don't see her in here, so maybe I'm wrong. Number 6, Short Order Work for Nicole Marie. The daughter of Mace is 4 for 14. She was 3rd in the Clearly Best Stakes last out. Before that, ran against boys in the highly regarded stakes, but weirdly enough, fillies kind of dominated that race with Bala winning that. She is a multiple stakes winner. 3 in her last 6 starts. Number 7, Heaven's Door for Erin Sanderson, daughter of Napoleon. 5 for 10. She is closing on the $350,000 mark. She is a multiple stakes winner, and she's run a 96. Rounding out the field, Portrait in Death for Danny Derby. The homebred by Warlike Me is 5 for 11. She's coming off 2 straight graded stakes wins. She's kind of put it together now. She was I think she was a freak as a baby, and really well regarded going into the Stewards Cup. Ran 13th that day. She hadn't been putting it together, but in her last 2 starts, she has finally turned it around. So that is your field for the Baltimore Distaff. 2 minutes of post. Please get your bets in. Craig McGee's betting. Nini Panini thinks that I should sing Cruel Summer. It's not, verbatim what she said, but I'm pretty sure it's what she meant. Is that a song? Get out of here. I think I should open up the race results and figure out who won this, because I legitimately don't know yet. Okay, now I know. It's an important part of calling the races. Do I just gotta feel it in my heart? Honestly, Jessica, that is kind of how we play the sim. We feel it in our hearts. Probably too much. All right, let's get to it. It is the Baltimore Distaff, a mile and a 16th. They're in the gate. They're off. Slow start for Emeralds. Cruel Summer, flashing speed to the lead, and it's going to take that lead early with After Everything towards her inside, and those two kick away from Heaven's Door and Shake Your Tail Feather, then Emeralds and Portrait in Death on the outside. Short Order Work takes back, and Land of Discotheque is at the back of the field. It is Cruel Summer, now a length clear of Heaven's Door as they turn down the backstretch. In the Baltimore Distaff, After Everything has dropped back to be third. Shake Your Tail Feather is fourth, a length ahead of Emeralds, then two back to Portrait in Death. Another two to Short Order Work, and Land of Discotheque would have to make up 10. It's Cruel Summer, who takes him to the half-mile pole ahead of Heaven's Door, and After Everything, those two are right together in second and third. Then Shake Your Tail Feather, that one's asked for her run now, and she's not going the right way. Emerald is dropping back too. Short Order Work is trying to get going, and they round to the top of the stretch with Cruel Summer leading the field. After Everything coming after here, and here's Portrait in Death moving up between horses, and now she's up into second. Heaven's Door is there too. It is Cruel Summer. She's got to hold off Portrait in Death. After Everything is third, then Heaven's Door. Cruel Summer, but Portrait in Death hooks her and runs on by. Portrait in Death opening up in the Baltimore Distaff over Cruel Summer, After Everything, and Heaven's Door. If you don't sing her name at least once, I'm quitting the game. I'm trying to decide if that's worth it to me or not. Ooh, Cruel Summer. I'm clearly a better singer than that. I'm just being annoying now. If she'd won, I totally would have sang it. But instead I have to sing this song. It's a portrait in death, and she ruled them all. I don't know where I was going with that. The official winner is Portrait in Death, a 4-year-old bay filly by War Like Me out of Betray by Dave Matthews Band. This is a homebred for Danny Derby, not a hambred, and she's now 6 for 12. Let's move on to the Baltimore Special, and boy do I have some opinions in this race. Yes, I do. So last week you may recall in the Desert World Cup that I was a little bit snippy about the Desert World Cup because I truly believed that Eddystone and Tumble and Larkspur should all have been in that race. Well, Larkspur couldn't even be bothered to show up in this race, which is where Eddystone and Tumble showed up. And I don't feel personally like Tumble is getting a fair share at life because Tumble is bred to 1 mile and a quarter. He's a Duke of Edinburgh, and Duke of Mischief. Like, who is that even? And he lost the Louisville Derby, and so I feel like Aaron Sanderson has pegged him as a short-running horse. He doesn't want to be a short-running horse, and here he's in here with these short horses, and also Fateful Kiss, who's on the fence, is in here with short horses, and Eddystone, also a horse who does not want to go short, is in here. Why are all these horses in here? Why didn't they run last week when they should have run and made it an epic Desert World Cup, and instead now they get to listen to me complain? Wah. On the fence is Fateful Kiss for Randall Allen. This guy's earned $2.4 million. He's seeking his 10th lifetime win in his 20th start. A multiple Grade 1 winner. He is actually your winner of the Stewards Cup Marathon last year. But then he went short and got his butt kicked in the elusive Pegasus. Then he stretched out to 1 mile and a quarter week 5, and he won for fun. Anyway, I have opinions. Number 2, Eddystone for Brandon McKenzie. Until a week ago, he was your reigning Louisville Derby winner. This guy also won the Baltimore Crown a year ago today to become the first horse in like 17 sim years or something like that to be going for the Triple Crown. Didn't happen. He finished third in the last one, but he did win the Grade 1 Awesome Derby. He has never been worse than third. He was third in the Stewards Cup, second in the Pegasus, and then third in the Arcadia Million, beaten a length. Number 3, Chainsaw Symphony for Jack Meyer, the son of Arizona, is 6 for 11. This guy's sneaky good. He hasn't run in the biggest of races since losing the Louisville Derby, but I feel like Jack's doing a good job with him. He's won a couple really nice Grade 2 races. Absolutely not. We do not bark when we're in our crates. Shush. Yeah, so that's him. Ancient Minstrel for John Exet. I was going to say Ancient Mischief, which I feel like, John, if you want to go grab that name, Ancient Mischief is a great name for you. Flightline Sun here is 4 for 15. He hasn't won in a while. I think John's in here for fun on this one. He won 3 in a row last year, 2 years ago, but he hasn't been doing it lately. Number 5 is probably the most famous mile and an eighth horse in the sim, and this is Devil's Arcade for Laura Ferguson. The son of Better Days is 6 for 11. He won the Garden State Invitational, the Arcadia Classic, the Seek Thrills, and the Pegasus all in a row, including the Garden State Parkway with a 101. He did lose last out to Anubis in the Saudi Cup. He is lucky that Anubis didn't show up here for a rematch. Anubis is a horse that should be in this race. You hear me complain a lot the other direction. Anubis should be here. Number 6 is Tumble for Aaron Sanderson, your winner of the Stewards Cup Juvenile as a 2-year-old, 4th in the Louisville Derby last year. Since then has added the Mexican Classic, the Fog City States, and the Elusive Pegasus Handicap. Finished 3rd, beaten a half length in the Saudi Cup. Rounding out the field is Nostradamus for Yulene Sarah, the son, I don't know why I said daughter, I was having a moment, of Gallifrey is 8 for 19. He's earned just short of $500,000. He was your winner of the Serena Success Stakes last out. That is a sponsored Grade 1 race. I love that though. Serena Success was so forgotten. This guy was 6th in the Louisville Classic last year. That is the race that I suspect many of these horses will wheel back in. And they will probably also face Anubis when they do that. Anyway, that's the race, and I went way over time to do my complaining, but I'll make it up in the next one. I'm only now catching up on what everyone said. They're off in the Baltimore Special. A good beginning for all 7 runners, and Eddystone going to be quickly pressured by Devil's Arcade, and those two kick away from Ancient Minstrel and Tumble. Then comes Chainsaw Symphony, who takes back with Fateful Kiss on the rail, and Nostradamus is at the back of the field, and the pace is swift, set by Eddystone and Devil's Arcade, and they're dueling here early ahead of Ancient Minstrel in 3rd. Tumble is sitting in 4th, and he's got 5 lengths on the rest of them. Chainsaw Symphony, Fateful Kiss, and Nostradamus is about 9-10 lengths off that leader, and the leader is Eddystone by a head over Devil's Arcade, and the pace is quick. Ancient Minstrel now dropping back. Tumble takes over 3rd. Chainsaw Symphony, Fateful Kiss is asked for his run, and Nostradamus is too, and they're swinging around the far turn. Eddystone trying to get away from Devil's Arcade. Devil's Arcade fights back. Tumble up into 3rd and closing. Then comes Chainsaw Symphony. Ancient Minstrel is done, then down the stretch they come in the Baltimore Special, and Devil's Arcade and Eddystone. Devil's Arcade kicks away. Devil's Arcade, here's Tumble coming on. Tumble past Eddystone coming on, but Devil's Arcade, the best short distance runner in the sim, wins the Baltimore Special over Tumble and Eddystone, then Chainsaw Symphony 5 lengths back. The official winner is Devil's Arcade, a 4-year-old Dark Bay Colt by Better Days, out of Midnight by Happy This Way. This is a homebred for Laura Ferguson, who is now 7 for 12 lifetime. You know what I would love? I know we don't really do sim match races anymore, but I'd love a Devil's Arcade Anubis match race at a mile and an eighth. That would be so fun. Just the two of them just going for it. Just me who thinks that would be fun? That's legit. No one else would care. All right, the Baltimore Oaks is next, and we have a field of 10. On the fence for Durzo Blint is Moments, the daughter of Christopher Robin, coming off a win in the Raymundo Cup over Colts. She's 2 for 5. Number 2, Glitz and Glam for Lily Wilkins. Lily been a little bit quiet lately, but this daughter of Valley of Fire is out of Baby Shark Doot Doo, royally bred here, and coming off a nice non-winners of 2 victory. Number 3, Dream Crusher for Durzo Blint. Gavin Guile bred this one, royally bred out of Waiting on a Miracle. This is a daughter of War Like Me, ran in the SoCal Oaks and finished 4th, but before that was a stakes winner. Number 4, Francesca Liddy for Cesar Reyes, the daughter of Wilderness, is just 1 for 6. Broke her maiden in Stakes Company, I believe, over the Colts back in week 5. Wait, what the heck week are we on? This horse ran 4 days ago. Why is it in here? Why are you guys making life difficult for me? This horse ran 16-1, 3-1, 5-1, 7-1, and now 7-5. I feel like that wasn't planned. Number 5, Lakin for Maria Schroeder. I have a new niece named Lakin, and it's not spelled this way, but that's not the point. The point is that she was just over here for dinner, and that was fun because they come to my house like once a year. The daughter of Can't Take the Sky has been top 2 in all 5 of her starts. She was a grade 1 winner last out in the Glory Stakes. Number 6 is Love Ballads for Nina Olson. This girl was your winner of the Bodega Bay Stakes last year. 10th in the Stewards Cup, kind of lost her way, didn't make it into the Louisville Oaks, but put it all together to win the Mexican Oaks week 6, just a week and a half ago. Number 7, Enderal for Ash Terracin. Ash having a little bit of a quiet year, I feel like. This one is 2 for 3. Won a stakes race first out, and then she kind of got forgotten, I think. I wonder if Ash is like taking a back step, because this one ran 14 and then 2, but didn't run after week 2, even though she won that race by 6 lengths. Not really sure what the plan is there. Number 8, here's a horse I was really surprised to see pop up in here, and that is Paper Houses for Nini Panini. She ran against the boys in the Louisville Derby, finished 7th that day out of, 17 or 18, 19 runners. She actually ran great, and she was only in there because Nini didn't, knew she wasn't going to make it into the Oaks point-wise, so why not run in the Derby? Well, she beat more than half the field, so she might be legit. Quick turnaround, though. Number 9, Spoke to Her Heart. This is a Lethal Prodigy homebred by Valley of Fire, 3 for 5, coming off 2 straight victories, and rounding out the field for Serenity Sky is I'll Try Harder. That's what I say in work every day, even though I'm trying my hardest already. 15th in the Louisville Oaks out of 16 runners. She won the Inglorious Stakes before that. That's your field for the Baltimore Oaks. Nathan's here? Unbelievable. Nathan, who didn't want to call any races. Should we kick him out? They're off in the Baltimore Oaks. I'll Try Harder bobbled the break. Spoke to Her Heart from the outside, quickest away, and opening up early, Spoke to Her Heart. No one wants to go with her. Then Love Ballads and Lake in Between Horses, Moments on the Fence. Enderal and Glitz and Glam, then Dream Crusher, Paper Houses, I'll Try Harder, and Francesca Liddy is at the back of the field. It is Spoke to Her Heart who's winging out here. 6 lengths clear of the rest of the field with Lakin and Love Ballads second and third. Enderal is in 4th, 2 lengths clear of Moments, then Glitz and Glam, Paper Houses, Dream Crusher, then I'll Try Harder, and Francesca Liddy would have to make up a dozen to win over Spoke to Her Heart, who's leading around that far turn, and she's 4 lengths clear of Lakin, who's now creeping a bit closer. Enderal is up into 3rd with Love Ballads dropping back 4th. Moments and Paper Houses now getting asked the question, then Glitz and Glam and Dream Crusher coming on, and they're into the stretch in the Baltimore Oaks, and Spoke to Her Heart is stopping. Lakin the first danger coming at her, then Paper Houses up into 3rd, and Love Ballads. It's Spoke to Her Heart. Can Lakin get to her? The wire is nearing. It's going to be Lakin who gets up in the shadow of the wire to beat Spoke to Her Heart. Paper Houses beaten just a half length for the win, and then Love Ballads and Enderal. I literally just opened up Spoke to Her Heart and not Lakin. The official winner is Lakin, a 3-year-old roan filly by Can't Take the Sky, out of Leyden by Delirium. This is a steward bred owned by Maria Schroeder, and she's now 4 for 6 lifetime. Which puts us on the big one of the day, and this is the Baltimore Crown. I just realized I never closed betting for the pick 6 and pick 4, but I've done it now, so hopefully you weren't sneaky. Nini, agree that this race was too short for her, and agree you are dangerous in New York. You have a nice filly. Just don't forget her ever again. Well, Craig McGee cursed his own Pixel pony, so you can toss that one. Just kidding, I haven't gone that far. On the fence for Durzo Blint, Titan in Disguise. The son of Onyx is 2 for 6. He was 4th in the Sunshine Park Derby and then came right back to win the local prep for this race called the Herkimer Stakes. Number 2, Travers Day Hero, running a little bit early because the Travers is in, 6 weeks? 5 weeks? Paul Sellers, homebred by Zist, is 4 for 5. Lone loss did come behind Kelsey in the Battle Cry Stakes. Kelsey notably absent from the Triple Crown so far this year, but I do believe wins a different race tonight. I remember seeing his name when I was scrolling to these races. Number 3, Scoville for Cleopatra, a homebred by Warlike Me. 1 for 6 lifetime with 4 second place finishes. This guy was 10th in the Louisville Derby, but someone has to be 10th. He split the field there. Before that, he was second in both of his preps, and he is grade 1 placed. Number 4, the horse that nearly caught Xaden in the Louisville Derby, and this is Battalion for Carol Hansen. The son of Champion is out of Battleships by Warlike Me. 6 starts, 4 wins, and 2 seconds. He won the Grade 1 Kentucky Blue. Can he turn the tables on Xaden today? Number 5, Algorithm was unbeaten heading into the Louisville Derby and a multiple Grade 1 winner. He won the Hot Springs Derby back in week 4. He was third in the big race, beaten just 2 lengths for the win. The son of Alligator is out of the Nice Mare Altitude for Steven Saratoga. Can he turn it around today? Number 6, your Louisville Derby winner is Xaden for Nina Olson. The son of Mace is 4 for 5. He won that Derby with a 96 speed figure, and before that won the Alpha Stakes. And this is your winner of last year's Stewards Cup Juvenile. Number 7, Feels Like a Dream for Todd Lucas, a $1.8 million steward bred purchase. This guy won the Desert Derby over in Dubai week 4 and then ran 6th in the Big Dance. Literally don't feel like I've ever called this horse before in my life. Could not have told you that he ran in the Louisville Derby. That's so weird. I feel like I'm in the Matrix. 3 for 6 lifetime for this guy. Last year, he won the Legacy Farms Juvenile here in Maryland. Number 8 is your Louisville Oaks winner, and this is Shakira for Gavin Guile. The daughter of Napoleon was an $8 million purchase, and she is 6 for 7. She won her prep for the Oaks, and last year she was a Grade 1 winner in New York. Her lone loss was in the Stewards Cup. Can she take on the boys today? This is a very good race placement here. Here's an interesting note. When she ran in a barrier trial as a youngster, she defeated Scoville that day. Number 9, Clark W. Griswold for Craig McGee. I'm a big fan of Clark myself. The movie, I don't really know about the Pixel Pony, but the movie for sure. I do love the stallion Clark Kent in here. I think the Clark Kent Prince Louder Cross is aces. 3 for 6 lifetime. This guy was 5th in the Louisville Derby, and before that won both of his prep races. He is a dual Grade 1 winner. Is Craig McGee sitting on a powder keg here? Number 10, Emergency Contact for Jen Ravenwood. The son of Warlike Me is 3 for 5. He was 16th out of 19 in the Louisville Derby, but he did win both his prep races and is a Grade 1 winner. Number 11, Tolerate It. Laurel Adams, A+ for this name. I've probably said that before. Maybe not, though. It looks like I haven't called this guy before. This is your winner of the Apple Derby in Hawaii. The son of Best Revenge is 2 for 6. Broke his maiden with an 89 and is multiple stakes placed. Rounding out the field, 19th and last in the Louisville Derby, Horse Sense for John Oxette. The son of Onyx, so Onyx the only, maybe there's another stallion with 2 in here. Wait, scrolling. Nope, the only horse with 2 in here is Onyx. That's crazy. He was your winner of the New Orleans Derby week 4. That was over Scoville. Before that, he lost to Battalion in the Fountain of Gold. He was a Grade 1 winner last year, so this guy's been a Grade 1 winner both years. So let's see if he can turn it around in the Baltimore Crown. Now let's get your picks. Rename Xaden back to Twitter. Seriously, though. Who do you guys like? Nicole likes Battalion. So Battalion did get his headshot today. Wait, is Nina in here? No, that's weird. And she is obviously the artist of Battalion. And I said to her, hey, did you write I hate Battalion on him anywhere? Just preemptively in case he beats your horse today. And she was like, I'll never tell. Nini Panini's hot take is Emergency Contact. Durzo likes Shakira, but I can't imagine why. Nathan is Team Triple Crown winner. Nathan, me too. Big time. I feel like there's some old names in here. Jason Malley, Emily Klein. Welcome back, people. Wait, we have an Emily Klein and a Nathan Klein? My head just exploded. Guys, let me tell you about real life racing tomorrow. Just think of me and my team being crazy busy because it's Keeneland with like 5 or 6 Breeders' Cup Prep races, Santa Anita with 4 Breeders' Cup Prep races, and Woodbine with 4 Breeders' Cup Prep races, or 3 or something like that. It's a lot of racing. And when I'm done with this, I have to go care about Australian racing because they have a big night tonight. Oh my gosh, Nini doesn't like Xaden as a book character. Nini, I don't either. And my new sister, because my parents decided to adopt a teenager, it's a whole thing, like loves Xaden. And she came over to dinner tonight and just wanted to talk about Xaden. And I was like, I hate him. The book character, I like the horse. All right, it's post time for the Baltimore Crown. Let's do it. The betting pool closes at $38,000, $2 million on the line, and the field of 12. Hold on, I just took an inhale. 1 second. They're off in the Baltimore Crown. Clark W. Griswold bobbled the break. Algorithm flashing speed out here, and Shakira the filly in between horses. Emergency contact goes wide. Feels like a dream takes back in between horses, and then comes Derby winner Xaden. Scoville is in 6th and Horse Sense is in 7th. Tolerated is wide. Travers Day Hero towards the inside battalion. Clark W. Griswold and Titan in Disguise is at the back of the field. It is Algorithm who takes him along with 1 mile left to go in the Baltimore Crown over Emergency Contact and Shakira. Those two are right together. 3 lengths back to Feels Like a Dream. Then comes Xaden, running ahead by himself of Schofield. Schofield is in 6th. Horse Sense alongside 7th. 2 back to Travers Day Hero and Tolerated and Battalion. Those are 3 across the track. Then Clark W. Griswold and Titan in Disguise is at the back with 5 furlongs left to run in the Baltimore Crown. And Algorithm is jogging along out here on the lead. He looks awfully happy, ears up. Emergency Contact, Shakira, and Feels Like a Dream. Xaden is now getting closer. He's coming after the leaders. Scoville and Horse Sense, Travers Day Hero, and Tolerated. Battalion is asked to go, and he's launching now. And it's Algorithm leading him around the turn. Algorithm is 2 lengths in front. Shakira puts her head into 2nd. Emergency Contact spits the bit. Here comes Xaden. Battalion hot on his heels, and Scoville. They're into the stretch, and they've got to catch Algorithm. Shakira is done. Here's Xaden up into 2nd. Battalion is 3rd. Then Shakira. Clark W. Griswold from the back. It's Algorithm. Battalion. Xaden. 3 across the track. It's Algorithm, and he's not stopping. Algorithm wins the Baltimore Crown over Battalion and Xaden right together, 2nd and 3rd. Then comes Shakira and Clark W. Griswold. The official winner is Algorithm. He's a 3-year-old roan colt by Alligator out of Altitude by Blue Bayou. This is a homebred for Steven Saratoga, who is now 6 for 7 lifetime. And I think it's funny, Nini Panini just said, "Oh, Battalion winning the Long Island Classic." And a lot of us feel that way. But the interesting thing will be what happens with both Algorithm and Xaden. Will they run in the Long Island Classic, or will they go to the King's Derby? Will they just hand it to Battalion? Or will Battalion go to the King's Derby, I guess? Nicole, you have ruined that horse for me forever. John Exet with Kelsey might have a say. I very much agree with that. If Kelsey shows up in the Long Island Classic, he's going to be tough. He is nice. Amber Walker, you have a wonderful Friday night. Darcy, you have a good one too. Guys, it's been lovely. I will hope to see you on Wednesday for the Emotonian. I might forget, so please remind me. I'll do it if I remember. Goodbye, farewell, do 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 do.